It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome to the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan State Spartans, taking on the 16th ranked team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Spartans will boot it away to start the game. Fielded in the end zone, it's Marshall. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. So the Michigan Wolverines offense will start this game off. When the Spartans and Wolverines tangled last year, Michigan came out on top by a touchdown, 24-17. Neither team really had vintage seasons, but for the Wolverines, beating both of their rivals had to alleviate some of the disappointment.
It certainly did. And I think anytime they're playing a rivalry game, it really comes down to the mistakes and not turning the football over. That was the difference in the game last year. Sparty turned it over once. Michigan
turning it on. A big play gets it into plus territory, and they'll... Bounds at the 44. You go with the first snap of the game, and you make a big play like that, your confidence just soars.
And I don't know if the defense was sleepwalking here, Reese, but it's almost as if they didn't know the game had actually started. They were just kind of lethargic in the back end. I don't think they were anticipating this up. Taking a shot on the first play.
And now on second down for this offense. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few. They knocked him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the first down marker. The Wolverines are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
The hardest thing to do in football is to play on the road. So you want to get those fans as quiet as possible. That is a great opening possession for this defense, not giving up any big plays and forcing the 4th down.
Under fire. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. They'll give it to the back. Taking it the other way. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Scanning the field, it's Childs. Got his man out of the backfield. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Quickly to the tight end. Ripping through the defense. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Good pick up, a little bit short of the sticks. The Spartans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They want to run it left here. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Big noise, big house, trying to rile up this Michigan defense on 3rd down. Under fire. And the defense gets home explosive play at the 37-yard line. And the Spartans will send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. First play of the drive comes from the 22. They'll go to the toss. Makes a man miss. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
I love this guy because he brings a physicality to this Michigan offense. Bo Schembechler would have loved this guy. He would have loved to jog a few extra tight ends on the field, get the QB under center, student body right, and give this guy the football. He would have fit in perfectly with his running style. Man, he is hard to bring down.
Man, and that's one he probably wants back. And sometimes you underestimate the speed of your guy or how fast he gets out there, and you could tell just threw that a little bit too far. His receiver didn't have the jets to go catch up with that one.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And the Wolverines need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Off the play fake. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Hunt is on its way. And they'll mark the spot on this one just outside the 40-yard line. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that first quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. To throw, it's Childs. Makes the grab.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
To the ground with the back. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This is what Spartan running backs do. They get behind their pads, they move the chains. Le'Veon Bell, among many, who's been great at that.
And Kenneth Walker, man, you pull back a couple years ago, such a great season, too. But just that's their physicality. That's the brand that they've had. That's what their coaches embrace. You know, not being the quote-unquote main team in their state, but they're going to hit you in the face, and they're going to play physical.
The play-action fake. Quickly complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Well, that goes down as a pass completion. How about the quarterback seeing the fullback, understanding I can get some positive yards here, dumping it off to him to get a small gain.
Oh, they're after him. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Quarterback making adjustments. Someone moved a little early and the offense will go backward.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made and the coach will take the penalty. Snap in the shotgun. Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll get it up to about the the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. Paul Bunyan, a huge part of trophies in the Big Ten. He's got an axe. He's got this trophy for the Spartans and the Wolverines. Where do you guys rank this trophy?
Yeah, it's hard to say. I mean, there's so many trophy games, I feel like, in the Big Ten, David. This game, obviously, it always has Big Ten implications, national championship implications. I will be honest, Paul Bunyan Trophy gives me the heebie-jeebies.
You don't like it, it just kind of gives you the heebie-jeebies. I hear you, but how about Reese throwing a ranking on us? Rank the trophies? Reese, what are we doing here? We're not ranking trophies. Huge rivalry game, a lot of emotions. We're not talking about ranking trophies.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
One thing this defense always talks about is getting off the field. Last drive, they forced a punt. Here on third down, what?
Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. The definition of four-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And if you want to bring all your tight ends in the game, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to bring in more linebackers, more defensive linemen, get ready for the run, less speed on the field, especially when you get down here in the red zone. I feel like I can match up man-to-man with those tight ends in the back end. Nice job understanding a run was coming.
Makes the catch, and he will score. Touchdown, Michigan.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Back to pass, it's Childs. Pocket breaking down. And he gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. The Spartans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to go up top. A little release to the back. Across the 25, he's got room. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. More than 100,000 making their presence felt. A huge third down here in the big house. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. The kick is on its way. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking downfield on first down. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much to break down from a spirited first half between Michigan and Michigan State with the Paul Bunyan Trophy at stake. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Michigan and Michigan State plays out.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Wolverines will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Not a lot of scoreboard fireworks from these guys in the first half, but they've got a chance here after making some halftime adjustments.
Yeah, and remember, it just takes one play to kick the door open, and all of a sudden there's a lot more.
They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Smart move to keep it on the ground. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. It's Underwood. They get to him as he throws. Got his man to the left. Touchdown, Wolverines! A great catch and run for 6. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the head. Sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little. Fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. He's loose. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Spartans.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right.
Whoa, ball's out. The Spartans have it back on. It's hoping to play some good ball. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Kelly. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. And the Spartans moving quickly to the line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down. Looking downfield, it's Childs. Hauls it in. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to fire. Hauls it in. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Sparty.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. So here comes the Michigan offense. This is everything you could hope for in a rivalry game like this. Close game, waning moments, history waiting to be made, guys.
And it's moments like this why you come and play for these two schools, right? To play in a game like this, in a rivalry like this, in a situation, David, game on the line late, who's going to take it?
And you know when you make this play, you're immortalized. With this kind of rivalry, these are the highlights they'll be showing for years. Everybody will be like, I remember when so-and-so made that play against our biggest rival to seal the deal.
Toss to the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. This would be a prodigious kick from 56 yards out and from the left side. And that is no good. Guys, a missed opportunity there. The lead is still 3. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Looking downfield, it's Child. Gets it out quickly. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line, warp speed for second down. Back to pass. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Wants to throw on third. Grab near the marker. It's McCray. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's McCray. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
Well, this offense has shown you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have complete...
Touchdown, Michigan State. And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the fourth quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. He'll call for the fair catch here. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got him downfield. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Almost intercepted, and that might have been the ball game if he had held on. Instead, it's fourth down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for big tight end. Makes the grab. It's a first down. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Shoots it to the left. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Throws to the tight end. Touchdown, Michigan! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
Man, this game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you, defense. We got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll pull in the squib kick inside the 15. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. Looking for a man. It's Childs. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. And they'll get to the line and spike it to stop the clock. He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Finds the tight end. As has been the case for the majority of this rivalry, it's Michigan who once again will take home the mighty Paul Bunyan Trophy. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.